This is for you, Shenyi. Let's look at your subjective and what you can think about in this. So what we currently have is a person sprained ankle 8 weeks ago during badminton, wrongly landed, inverted, no pain, just tight. Okay, not quite enough. Okay, when we say not quite enough, means that I'm looking for one after wrong landing from smashing, meaning that he probably do a jump smash or just smash through. Is this the right ankle or the left ankle?
It's a left ankle.
Oh, okay, left ankle. Can you so
Yeah, I submitted
yeah,
it is
okay. So then from there, left ankle, what would be the difference between if it's a right ankle versus a left ankle in smashing?
Depends on the hands they're using, the dominant.
Okay, they say most people are right hand dominant. What do you think would happen to their foot positions when they are smashing?
Which they land first,
Huh?
right?
Yeah.
Actually, the dominant leg lands first.
Yeah, so the which leg should land first? The right leg
The
is the right dominant to land first,
Yes.
and then he is landing with the left, right? Okay, and fine. You know, sometimes we might be too excited in the game and all that. There's an inverted. Did the person fall down? Can the person stand up?
She can.
Yeah, she can, right? You know Zijia recently? Li Zijia? What happened to him?
I mean,
Huh? Also sprained ankle. Until cannot want to come off the court, but no, the umpire, the new ruling cannot stop. No, all that. Damn tough. Damn tough. Is so what I'm trying to say is the 60-year-old had a full story, right? What do you know about badminton? What do you know about smashing? What do you know about the footing, which leg and all that? What do you know about the new rules of BWF new ruling with in terms of that? Obviously at this level not really lah, okay? But didn't fall, can walk, can run after that. Only have a bit of tightness.
Yeah.
How is it the next day?
Okay, I think that's my bad again. No pain and just tightness is now. Then the next morning it's pain.
Okay.
Pain and then
So
pops out.
wait. So after the sprain,
Yeah,
okay, can continue to play.
can continue.
Yeah, okay. In an acute injury, these are the things that you have to present to me. Okay? Can? Now, so after the game, what did they do? Go out drinking?
Go makan.
Go makan.
Then she go
Is alcohol involved? No alcohol.
Oh, it's not lah.
If there's alcohol, what do you think will happen? Huh?
He never drink before, so he doesn't.
Recorded. He never drinks.
Okay,
Okay.
also record. Okay.
No, off already.
No.
Then, so no, not only numb, but it also will affect the healing immediately.
Oh, the feeling of alcohol makes it numb.
No, that one yes, but I'm saying after it, and if they really consume alcohol immediately, when you have an acute injury, what do you think will happen to the area?
The inflammation and so on.
There will be a lot more acute inflammations, and the body will react very badly and so forth. Okay, none. All right. Then the next morning, okay, first thing in the morning before stepping out of bed, was the ankle okay? Tight. Okay. In the worst one, you know what will happen? Even just that night, they point their foot down, and it's throbbing and it's painful. It wakes them up, man. Okay. Now, tight. Right. Now, the first step in the morning, how long does how does she feel?
Heavy, tight, slight pain, but then she can still make it to the toilet.
Okay, so she can still walk. right? Okay. And then what is the day-to-day life things that affected her ankle? To her, that's to her, huh?
Oh, to her,
During
more-
that time.
during that time, more than walking. Let's say she tried to just run a bit for the train, then she feel it.
Okay, yeah.
Not then.
So she catches train to work, right?
Sometimes,
And then walking is somewhat okay, but trying to run for the train is not okay. Correct? In terms of management, what do you think you have to do? In just this pure function here.
TB.
Ask her to take a grab?
Eh,
No lah. But
Yeah.
what I'm just alluding to is for you to think you are here to solve a person's problem, right? They have pain. Pain is one. Pain is affecting what? Pain is affecting their sleep. Then you need to have some compression socks at night, ice beforehand, and give her sufficient education that when you take the first step in the morning, it's normal, don't fear it. But I would expect within 5 to 7 days, this, we know it's 3 to 5 days, but we say a little bit extra. 5 to 7 days, it will generally subside down. If it doesn't, it's mainly you didn't take care of it properly. Okay, that's what I recently do over the phone. Okay? And they see me at day 3. They say, "Oh, you're right. Your timeline is June, man." Already, you're already healing them before you see them. Makes your life easier. Otherwise, they don't know how to heal themselves. They come to see us. Everything all swollen. Nothing much you can do, unless I go and buy something. Which I won't do this recording. But she has to run for the trains and all those things. So you need to strap her up, right? You need to give her sufficient support how to have a very simple strap. So what is your fastest way to get a strap?
Guardian.
What sort of strap do you think you go for? What do you think is in Guardian?
Usually the Guardian just sleeve, right?
Correct,
More
it's a
for
compression
waist.
sleeve, and you know they don't work. So you're not solving the person's problem. Already got pain walking, they have to walk to Guardian only to find that you rejected their request. Then they take train one, so they take a train to the nearest AA pharmacy, and then they look on the shelves. Which one? Take a picture to you. Jam. So that's what I meant by sometimes, unfortunately, we need to use the life experience in part of how we handle our patient. Where would you send them to? Anyone can help him?
We can once.
To once. Okay. So if this particular patient has certain condition, I would definitely go for Tuans. What are those?
Once is
The brace company.
brace and
So there's only
Yeah.
two main conditions whereby I will potentially, yeah.
ankle.
Yeah, ankle lah. Duh, we're talking ankle, right? Big toe. And then the second question, the first question was, where would you refer this particular patient to? Because imagine they were in section, I don't know, SS2 here, right? Or already very hard to find a park, and they sprain the right ankle they're driving. Already find the park already, scratched other people's car already on the way there because of their foot problem. The step on the accelerator rather than the brakes. Already got that stress there. And then trying to walk to maybe SS2 got AA pharmacy. They walk into AA pharmacy got steps up but no ladders to come down. It's real life.
Yeah, but true. Yeah.
And why would you want your patient to have this stress? Where would you? First question, the easier question. The harder question I'll refer to the back.
I mean,
The easier question is,
can get it in Shopee, but then it takes time.
By 5 days, I tell you, the ankle swelling will gone down already,
Yeah,
my
yeah.
friend. So what do you think I would do? Do I need to pause it first for your TikTok?
What else can you get like ankle brace?
Fast. I'm scared of that place. Every time I go in, I come up with more things than I want.
What the other one, man? Like Daiso? Alright.
No. Okay, look out for your information. I don't support DIY.
Oh really? Okay,
Yeah.
that conversation thing.
Because their shares is a bit too stupidly high. That doesn't justify but that's all.
I see all the places are Guardian.
No, you're sending a patient to a lot of non-key places, okay? So most of the places will then stock LPM braces.
Decathlon,
Exactly, Decathlon.
They have it?
yeah, but
Okay.
some of it is shit.
Yeah, more like Guardian stuff but cheaper.
Hello, you go to which Decathlon?
The Bandar Sri Ramanjara.
That one is big one.
Quite big, damn big.
Oh.
The same one,
You would have the same, unless you go to the one in IKEA there, and that one's a very small pop-up store only, right? So that one wouldn't have. But you say, okay, go to one of it. If not, Decathlon can deliver. But for ankle guard and all that, I need the sizing. So therefore, you need to be able to measure there and all that stuff. Okay, and the workers there are very helpful, right? They know the braces and all that stuff. So you send them there, and delivery is free as well if you really cannot go out. Okay, what are the two things you get?
The side.
There's a sleeve one with a strap, okay,
Oh, there's like
right?
those,
And then there's just a wrap, like a boxing wrap, but thicker one. Okay, it's elastic base. I was in Hong Kong. I hurt myself, and the first thing is I went into a sports store. I took that one. What injury I have? I have a wrist injury because I manipulate someone without a proper position and all that, and then my ankle because I run too much. So first day I arrived in Hong Kong, I put this one. After that I walked too much, I took that one and all that. It's super versatile. Okay, but Decathlon. Okay, you need to know Decathlon's off-the-shelf products at the back of your mind. Your tape, your braces, your elastic tapes, your crab bandage, all those are Decathlon. They should be your best friend to refer, right? Vibration guns, massage ball, lacrosse balls, all the things. So I don't want to hear Shopee, right? Shopee is 2 weeks, earliest 5 days, 3. Okay, I don't want to hear. Not that I'm not supportive of Guardian and all that, but what they stock is different in every single freaking store, right? And most of the time there will be only that one brand that, and they won't carry a lot of products, right? So if you are the patient, you don't want to be moving around. Okay, what are the two conditions that I'll refer to Tucson? You want me to start this end?
Wait.
Oh yeah. Just look at her eyes.
Bad morning.
It's a bad
Morning,
On one end, on some group chat, I see a lot of hormones one,
Okay. Oh.
and I'm just like, okay. So now it's a bad morning. Come, two conditions you need to know. Two conditions.
Depends on severity of it.
Yeah. What is considered severe?
It's a dislocation, for example.
What behind you still send a patient with dislocation to
I
Tucson?
don't know, I just randomly shooting.
Dislocation is to go to where first? You said it, so tell me where.
What's product for ankle?
Emergency hospital.
Just realize
Thank you.
what's product for ankle.
Thank you. So you have to send for emergency. What for? They will take an X-ray and they'll have appropriate like reduction of it, and then we'll see. Yeah. Okay. So
This is all breaking.
So I cannot answer because I don't know what's product.
doesn't matter. There's only two things that I needed more supported in, rather than the off-the-shelf things.
Media side friend.
deltoid ligament, yeah, okay, but
It's really rare, but if it's
no,
rare, jialat.
well, not quite, not quite.
Fracture. Then AITFL.
ATFL is what we see for like breakfast lah. It's like every day. Okay, so I'll cut it short. I need it to be seen or need more support from it when it is more of a high ankle sprain.
AITFL is it?
Or ITFL, sorry.
AITFL.
Or AITFL, sorry. Okay, AITFL, yes. You need the weave one, you know, the Velcro, the whatever line crisscross one, and you pull on it, it creates a compression. Alright, the first thing I'll tape it, I'll refer them to go and buy this one. Okay, the second one, chondromalacia. Meaning to say that there's a high impact injury on the head of the talus or on the surface of the talus, and then it chipped off, therefore it creates a swelling. That one, in fact, if possible, the best one would be for ACAS.
Was that for ACAS?
ACAS, so actually buy a ACAS brace for that particular diagnosis. Because you really want to deload and spread the pressure out while you want the compression on.
Because is the
Two
lower
months,
right?
I see.
Different.
I really don't know about production.
Itu you punya pasal. Go and figure it out.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, 60-year-old had a fall. You only know someone had a fall, right? Not enough. Okay. So, woke up, move, all that. What other functional stuff that happens? I think you learn enough. We move on from that. It's worse in the evening. What does that suggest to you?
Was more of the use it more so contractile issue.
Usually suggests more contractile, but what if her job is requiring her to stand the whole day?
She sits all day.
Or she sits whole day?
Yeah.
Okay, can. What if she sits whole day? Why would it be worse the whole day? Why would it be worse at the end of the day?
Go that way already.
Yeah, okay, again. So short of it being a contractile tissue, why do you think that some behavior patterns will be worse end of the day? Very simple, need this one.
If it's sitting very long till the end of the day, could be pulling
Pulling
on the fluid.
off the venous return fluid. Okay, yeah, okay. Now, you were saying pre-injury, also she's pretty active, she's done yoga, she does gym and all that. Great, nice and easy. Let me ask you then, is the ankle is already sprained 8 weeks ago already. Now you're saying back to badminton in 6 weeks. Okay?
Okay.
Correct?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. At what stage of the healing is it at the moment?
8 weeks already, so
Mm.
I think it's remodeling.
Mm-hmm, correct. So it's in remodeling. Okay. How long does remodeling take? At what weeks does remodeling start?
So remodeling starts at
Ask your friend.
this one. Remodeling berapa? Not me.
Soon you have no more friends.
Don't trust friends.
Proliferation for how long?
Yeah, proliferation will be for 4 weeks after the first week. 4 to 6 weeks.
So long. Oh, you don't heal, man.
It's total like 3 months.
Ah.
3 months, and then you have the first week for inflammation, all those things. And then you have the
What if inflammation is the whole process, my friend?
yeah lah, okay lah, close lah, but the acute one, the first 3 days to 1 week, and then you have the proliferation phase from next 2 to 4 weeks like that, and then the rest of it is remodeling until it's complete the 3 months lah.
Okay.
Right?
Can. So we'll say remodeling starts after proliferation. If you can control the proliferation, then you can already start the remodeling. Usually it starts at week 2, latest week 4. So that's where you already should be loading. There's no more increased swelling to the area and all that. If there is still swelling and so forth, your remodeling is also like we are still going on. Okay? Can. So now is week 8.
Yeah.
We should be remodeling.
That's me being safe. That's me. The number is me suggesting.
No. The you want to be back, bring her back to badminton in 6 weeks from that day. Fine. Okay? Can. Now, here comes the most important one. If it's a bone, what supporting evidence do you have?
For Subtalar.
Subtalar is a joint.
It's a joint.
Joint equals to ligament, fibrous capsule, ATFL, cartilage. We're talking about bone. Layer 1 bone. So it's talus, calcaneal, and tibia.
Okay. So let's say it's not a fracture because she still can read bad and so on.
Okay. Which bone that can have a fracture, but you can still wear bare? That one still hurts, big time. 5 metatarsal fracture still hurts, except when it's a avulsion. So when it's a avulsed already, they don't have to contract through there for lateral stability. No pain.
And it's not the main tree, it's a fibula.
Fibula, yeah. So fibula, you'll find that you might have a fracture inside it. They'll just be presenting itself because the majority of the pain doesn't go through there. So it shouldn't be subtalar joint tight supinated and all that.
Okay.
You cannot put like that. Okay. And also if you say ATFL, so your ATFL was maybe off because the muscle guarding.
Yeah, so
This is weak.
she hit the pop, but then when I try to it, it's just very stiff.
Yeah, so yeah, stiff or guarding.
Guarding, I can feel the recoil to it.
Okay, that is guarding,
Yeah.
right? So if the guarding is there at 8 weeks, why is there 8 weeks guarding?
One of the reason I bring up is also
Huh?
still guarding.
Mm-hmm. Were there any bruising, blue black come out? No. So then less likely it will be on the peroneus tendon itself. Okay? But tenosynovium, maybe, but it's a secondary effect from the inflammation around the area. Okay? It will be thickened and therefore it's a bit tight. Right? This one's guarding means you cannot achieve that particular assessment.
Yeah.
But you need to improve your technique. How come you cannot find it? Okay? Because at the end you still cannot give me a good impression whether. So what will suggest that it's a ATFL? What will suggest that it's a CFL? What will suggest that it's a joint? What other tests can you think about to prove to me that it is a contribution coming from certain areas?
Can balance be a part of it?
Can't balance, not quite. It's only a function in a structure. Okay, we'll go through this very quickly, acknowledging that I only got 3 minutes left.
Yeah. Why?
Okay, so I'm assuming the pain is where? Here?
Yeah, it's likely to this area.
Likely this area
Yeah,
here. Okay,
yeah.
let's draw this area up. Okay, now in this particular area here, what structures do we have right now? We have the subtalar joint, okay, where you have this particular space inside here which access you into this particular space there, correct? Okay, yep. So now if I am to multi-select this and this particular bone, we will isolate them two very nicely. You are telling me that there's a space here that is swollen and sensitive, and you're suspecting that it's this structure. This is called subtalar joint structure problem. When you squeeze this area here on my finger like this, it would hurt. When you go to the inside edge at this corner, it will hurt. Correct? Okay. At the back here, if there's a swelling inside the subtalar joint, the swelling will come up here, which would then palpable swelling around the peroneal tendons area as well. Okay, so where are we? We are relative to, I'll remove this particular thing. So you can see the swelling coming out this area here and irritating into this particular part here. Okay, with that, what would you see? You will see a subtalar joint. So a ligament is sprained this area here. Alright, so what do you think it will happen? This particular thing would then go into this alignment.
Yeah, pushes it back.
So it would have a tilt. Okay, it will stay so-called calcaneus supinated. Okay, in non-weight bearing. Okay, correct. Now, if I have a weight bearing, so now I put the foot on the ground, there is no support here. What do you think it will do? It will then go there, which will then go into eversion.
Oh, okay. That's what happened actually.
Okay,
She keeps on, the foot keeps on trying to knit, but then it cannot.
wait for it.
Yeah.
So then, as a result of it, the insertion of Achilles being here, the medial gastrocs attaches right like this.
Okay.
Okay, or actually maybe a little bit further down in this area here. Okay, will be tight,
Tight,
thicken,
holding it together.
working hard to stabilize this structure because it is going to fight through a structure that's laterally not stabilizing. Okay, yeah, and then because it is going through this stabilization, working through here, you may be dealing with a subtalar joint swelling irritation. Why? Because it has been 8 weeks. A normal ankle sprain, I want them to be walking by day 3 to 5. Week 2, I want them running. Week 3, I want them jumping. And sayonara, discharged by week 4. And then if they're coming at double that time frame, you have to think there are a little bit more irritation involved because early on it wasn't taken care properly. Therefore has led to secondary changes into the subtalar joint. Okay, because of this, there will be increased shearing of this joint, which you need to mobilize the subtalar joint. Okay, you need to work on the swelling that is around the outside here. Okay, and down to here. And you need to work on the strength, stability in single leg stance to be able to stand over this side here. Can your clinical reasoning that you've put in for 20 cent piece is still not passing yet, because looking at your file and all that, you're telling me you have more positive findings on tendons,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. I mean, one of the reasons also why I want to bring this exact case up, because of this thing I cannot prove, and then yeah.
Okay, you need to find a way to improve your handling. Only very, very acute, painful cases whereby I cannot do an anterior drawer. It's 8 weeks. There shouldn't be muscle guarding.
Yeah. Sorry.
No, it is. So go and learn your handling. Because 8 weeks, like on Monday, I had a ATFL, not ATFL, but like ACL rupture. Pivot test was scary. I go into that position, he's like, and then clunk, clunk. But unfortunately, nobody sit in my room. Otherwise, they have learned a very, very beautiful, positive pivot shift test. But I'll only do it once because it hurts the cartilage as I'm doing more. You don't want to do it for fun, right? So, done. Okay, sorry, bring it back, position it. This is what you need to do for prehab before your ACL recon. So the same thing there. There is no reason why I cannot reproduce an anterior draw and your teletube except for your handling. So get Rebecca to teach you the handling of it, and there are ways to get it a little bit more relaxed. Okay, but it's a subtalar joint. You should have started on proprioceptive lateral weight bearing pronto.